Start your engines.
Hello, and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. You join myself, Lemony Tang, in the commentary booth as always. This is the F05 Championship. It's round 6 from Imola. It's the San Marino Grand Prix. Cannot wait. We've got a short qualifying followed by a 50% race, and we cannot wait to get this action-packed grid out here. We've got 15 cars this evening. We might have a few late joiners as well. So while the drivers are in the garage, you see a couple of cars just about to come out here on the background. So let me get the telemetry and all the usual jazz ready to go. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship before we get action underway proper here in the F05 Championship. In the drivers, the Curse is your championship leader in the Aston Martin on 92 points. He's setting the bar right now with R. Simpson, your reigning champion, in second on 87 points, only 5 points off the championship lead. Alex Lynham, his teammate, in third on 85 points. So that's really close between the top three. It's your boy Archie, minus 21 on 71 points himself, respectively, still within a race win. And then Finch in fifth, a little bit further behind on 41 points, 51 points behind the championship leader. So that's how the drivers is looking. Let's have a look at the constructors here as well. You can see Mercedes are starting to get a bit of a leg up on the rest of the field on 172 points. Aston Martin in second on 115, only 57 points behind. A little bit over a solid weekend, but what are you meant to do? Williams in third on 73 points there, 99 points of your championship leaders. So we jump back to the game footage now, to the Grand Prix qualifying. Let's see how everyone's getting on. I think we've got just a few drivers perhaps starting their outlap, and then let's see who's out here on his one. So here we go. BDG is the first car out on track. This beautiful track, really old school, 18 corners, and it's very undulating as well. Some very famous names as well. Acqua Minerale, Variante Alta, we've just been through there as well. Coming down to the Ravazza 1 and 2, turn 7 and 18, pretty much the last two corners on the track. So we wait and see what BDG gets a good. Oh, we've got other people out there. My apologies, everyone. We'll wait anyway on BDG. Sure, we won't worry about it too much here. On board of the Alpine driver as he crosses the line to start his flying lap. Now we'll right on board down the Variante Bassa straight towards the Variante Tamburello. Turns 2, 3 and 4 very fast. Left, right, and then left again. Watch out for the rears, especially on the exit in the Grand Prix. Down towards Variante Villeneuve now, 5 and 6, a sweeping left, right, and smacking you square in the face. A short burst of throttle towards Tosa Hairpin. Famous battles back in the day between Schumacher and Montoya. I tell you now, definitely did not see Montoya that day, did Schumacher. Down towards Peraltada now, turn 9. Swooping left-hander and down the hill, Acqua Minerale, I tell you, 11, 12 and 13, what a fantastic set of corners this is. Down into the valley and back up on the exit now towards Variante Alta. Now the quick right, left, slow chicane. Alonso famously crashing out in the Minardi in his first season. Down towards now Ravazza 1 and 2, turn 17 and 18. This track comes at you very fast, and it's very flowing as well. You need to gain a rhythm through the final corner. I tell you, that is a little bit perhaps off camber because it can wash you out through the exit. And the shortest line towards the time of being third position on a 116.4. A solid banker lap there, but Nebwall in the Scuderia is your provisional pole sitter for now. There's other cars out here as well, just about to cross the line, so we'll jump back Who's this up in front? That's an AlphaTauri. That's English Dave on an outlap, so we won't worry about himself. There's a Williams about to cross the line there, and a Haas as well. No, he's backed off here, so it's Finn. Haas doing the jump. Oh no, it's an AlphaTauri rampant line. That's a weird one. It was Harrison Penfold. It was a Haas. Get me so confused. Here's Patterson straight to 4th position. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2, but that's just people keeping out of the way. Finn's about to start a 2nd lap. I think he is indeed. English Dave is right behind him as well. Invalidated that one, so well, he was on an outlap, so it doesn't really matter. Aston Martin behind, is that? Keeping an eye on the timing beams. Alright, a little bit of a lull in the action for now. Luke Richo seems to be on a lap. Let's have a look at Luke here in the Scuderia, the sister Scuderia. Through the final corner goes Luke Richo down the straight, Variante Bassa, and across the line into 7th, 117.2. Perhaps not as happy as he could be with that one. Get your boy Archie's out here now as well. So is Aurelius. We'll check himself across the line. Aurelius into 3rd position. Great stuff from the McLaren driver there. And then it's your boy Archie. Is it crossing the line? It is into 3rd position. 3rd's a very popular spot right now, it seems. It's your boy Archie. Fair play to him. So we look from the camera angles now. Have a look at this track. He was out on a lap. English Dave, he's on one. He is on one, in fairness to him. So we have a look. He's coming through the final corner now. A little bit wide, but he keeps it planted on the exit. Catches that slide. And towards the time beam into 4th position on a 1:15.8. Class. Banker lap from Dave there. So that's the first blows by everyone at the moment. The curse is out on an outlap. So is Finnegan. And Simpson. So where are they all situated on the track really? Alright then, it's Finn. No. We'll stay with Finnegan here in the McLaren. Not quite sure there's anyone else really out there on the lap. There probably is, and I'm missing them, but sure anyway. What are you meant to do? Let me know in the old chat what you think. What's up, LT Tank? You absolute legend. So across the line goes Finnegan. Down the Variante Bassa now towards turns 2, 3 and 4. Tamburello chicane. Slamming it down hard on the brakes into 4th gear. Famous for Russell and Bottas having an incident there a few years ago in the dry wet track as well. That was very fast crash. Anyway, we digress. Finnegan towards Tosa hairpin now on board with the McLaren driver. We'll see how he gets good acceleration up the hill. Towards 8 and 9 now. Piraltada, the left-hander, the very good left-hander. You have to be confident. You have to have the front end, otherwise you'll wash out wide. Down at him in a rally now. Into 11, 12. And back up the other side into 13. It's an acceleration zone, but watch the rears in the wet or when they're old in the Grand Prix. Ready at the Alta here. The chicane. Nicely done. Good purchase on the exit as well. Didn't quite go too wide. Down towards Ravazza 1 and 2, the very fast, almost double apex left-hander, swooping in the first one, a little bit of a short burst and then swing it in for the second one. Hope that she sticks, and she did indeed here for Finnegan. Crossed the line into 8th position, solid laps from everyone. That's only within a second of the leader there, of the provisional pole, so fantastic. Curse is going to be the next one through the final corner. Ravazza 2. Oh, he takes out the bollard. He'll lose a little bit of momentum there. And he's straight into pole position. What am I speaking about? I don't know. 114.670. And he's into provisional pole. What can our Simpson do? Here we go. Across the line for Simpson into 6th. Not quite as good as he would have hoped for. And then we jump back now towards the Red Bull driver of Finnegan. There is a Ferrari as well. Nebwall improves to a 1:15.1. Does Nebwall. Solid stuff from himself, improving every time. That's what it's all about. Towards the line though for it's Finn in the Red Bull, and he only gets 12th, a 1:16.7. This is really good stuff from everyone out here now, I have to say. So the Curse takes provisional pole. Finch is about to come across the line. What can he put up on the board? And he's into second in a 1:14.9. He's throwing down a bit of a gauntlet there. 8 minutes and 40 odd seconds left on the clock. Is Simpson on a second run here? Perhaps, perhaps not. He may have just messed up. Aqua Minerali there. And he is, he's a second down. So there we go. Teco in this, taking up Alex Loynham's position here this evening. Let's see how he gets on. Into Rivata 1 and 2. Look at that front end. Just, that's a beautiful line, I'm telling you now. Fantastic momentum carried through the final corner. And Teco into 4th position at a 1:15.7. Very good indeed. So who do we have out here now? On one. Dave's on an out lap. He's about to start one there. He's on one apparently. So let's have a look. No, he's invalidated. So everyone's really in the pits here or whatever. So we'll stay with Dave here. And let's ride on board with the AlphaTauri driver. And let's have a look at his lines here through the first few corners. Not too bad through there. I tell you now, that's as fast as I've ever taken that corner, in fairness. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Fantastic momentum into Villeneuve now. Misses the first one, misses the second one, but keeps the car underneath him. That's important. Into Tosa now, the hairpin. Flipping that curb on the inside again. Carried as much momentum. Watching that curb on the exit. It will unsettle your car. Towards Pirottada now, the left-hander. Let's see. Oh, he's a little bit wide. A little bit on the grass on the way in there, perhaps. Down the hill now, Aqua Minerali, this double right-hander into an uphill acceleration zone again. So tricky, you have no idea how easy it is to loop it around. Towards Barriadiata now, the chicane. Look at that, up and over them curves. Absolutely brilliant. Dave could be on a good one here. I haven't even been looking at the splits up there. It just looks good, it feels good here by Dave. Down towards Vatsa 1 and 2. A little bit wide again, so there's a few tenths being left on the board here, definitely. But as he comes now, he's pulling in here. He's pulling in, so we won't worry about that too much. Patterson is out here into Verdi Alta now. What can he do? Oh, he's a little bit wide, but he gets away with it. What is going on, game? It's not a Red Bull. They're not meant to get away with it here. The FIA here. Trying to throw a bit of shade. Into Rivata 1 and 2 we go again once more on board with the Alfa Romeo driver. A solid exit through the final corner now. All he can do is wait for the timing beam. It's a long way down the straight here, you have to say. And he starts his lap. Alright. Well, there we go. He's on one. Errorless is out there as well. Yellow flags, though I think he may have had a bit of an issue. Patterson though, oh, he's invalidated. There we go. See you later. Errorless is 2 tenths up though here, so he's doing well on his lap time. Solid through the left-hander. No, he's backed out of it there. I'm not quite sure if we're being representative rightly about the telemetry on the board. Some people seem to be just starting their laps. But anyway, what do I know? Finnegan in the system, McLaren seems to be on one through the left-hander. No. He's harvesting. He's harvesting. Right. So we won't leave him to it. Neball's out there on wood. Yes, he is indeed. Let's jump on board on Neball. He was on provisional pole at the start of this session. Can he do anything about it? We have a look at the Ferrari driver now. Through Tosa towards Pirottada. We swoop into the left-hander. And look at that. Plenty of exit there to take if he needed it, but he didn't need it. True. Aqua Minerali. Oh no, he's super wide. Keeps going though. We'll see how far off he is. He's a second off. It didn't quite work out. I'd still wait for it. Oh, Simpson's out here. Let's have a look at Simpson. There's not much left in qualifying here. Jody O'Hollier's there, Alex, the absolute legend. We look forward to when you're back. Hello to yourself and everyone watching out there. Wouldn't mind being there with you. Anyway, Simpson into Aqua Minerali we go. Excuse me. Towards Vardiati Alta now, the chicane. How can Simpson do? He's down by 3 tenths though I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to do it this time around. It's Finn's out there as well. Everyone is waiting for the final run here. You can definitely feel the tension in the lobby here. Through the double left-hander we go. 3 minutes and 30 odd seconds left on the clock as Simpson makes his way into the pit lane to get a fresh set of boots out there. Finn has invalidated, so it's Rampant Lion has also invalidated. So there we go. I tell you now, this is going to be... Is this going to be like Monza? Before, where some people can't quite get out in time. People are leaving it quite late. It's 1 minute and 14 seconds for the fastest here. So you need to give yourself 1 minute 30 seconds to get around the track. Plus another 20-30 seconds to get out of pit lane. 2 minutes is going to be your cut-off point here. People are starting to pile out of that pit lane. We can see on the bottom here. But Rampant Lion is navigating some traffic, not too bad from the guys, and he's got a clear track now for the rest of his lap. So into Pirotata we go once more. This left-hander, not too bad there, I have to say. Down towards Ackerman Rally now, 11-12, and again up the hill, 4-13. Look at that, not an inch of oversteer. Barely on the Alta now, a very important chicane. You have to ride these curves and carry the momentum. Decent acceleration there. He's running out of ERS though. He's going to wait for the braking zone. He's going to need it. Ravazza 1 and 2, 17 and 18 are your final two corners. He's got about 8%. This is going to be dodged towards the final here. Here we go. 6%, 5%. He's going to make it. Across the line goes Rampant Lion into 9th position. Finch is out there on a lap. So he is indeed. True. Pirotata we go with the Aston Martin driver. Oh, Rampant Lion retires on track. Oh, his car keeps out of the way. Finch up over the hill. The curse has started a lap there as well. Provisional pole. Now ball's on an out lap. Teko's in the pits though. He's decided enough is enough. Dave's out there as well on one. So here we go. Finch towards Ravazza 1 and 2. Goes the Aston Martin driver up over the crest of the hill, down into the braking zone. And trying to use as much of the track as possible through 1 and 2 for Ravazza. So towards the line now. And he's just started his lap. Okay. There we go. Nebwall in third. Missing out on some guys out here. Where's Dave? Dave's out there as well. Flying around in the AlphaTauri. Close stuff, close stuff. Good stuff on the exit there for Dave. Simpson's out there just after starting a lap as well. Luke Richo also out here. Patterson, he's invalidated. Harrison Penfold. So it's really Dave is going to be the first one across the line here, I predict. Into the final two corners goes Dave. A little bit wide to the first one. Look at that, hanging out. So much trust and belief in the front end through the final corner. Here we go in 6th, and he's in the 4th. Fantastic stuff from Dave. Everyone else now needs to come across the line. Oh no. There we go. We look towards the second Ferrari. He's invalidated as well. We've got a Haas of Penfold through the final corner. What can he do? And right behind him is the curse. And Penfold's into 14th. No, it's not the curse, it's Finch. Again goes Finch. He improves by 2/10 to go second still in a 1:14.6. Who else have we got about to cross the line? Is that Simpson about to cross the line back here? I think it is. Second in the championship across the line goes Simpson, and he's in the 4th in a 1:15.3. We still have some heavy hitters to come though. Here we go with It's Your Boy Archie in 7th. What can the Williams driver do? He's been a little bit quiet this evening. Into 5th goes It's Your Boy Archie. Errolus is out there as well. I think Penfold's going to be first across the line. Who was that? No, it wasn't. It was Penfold, but Patterson's going to be next across the line here in the Alfa Romeo. Crossing the timing beam now. Into 12th goes Patterson. Fantastic. The McLaren of Finn behind goes up there, but the curse crosses the line to improve by 600ths of a second, and what a lap time of 1:14.603. I think that's it. I can't believe it. Luke Richo across the line. in 13th, but the Curse takes pole position here this evening for the San Marino Grand Prix. Finch in second, joins him on the front row, his teammate. Congratulations, Aston Martin, that's a class drive from the two of them. Now, can they convert it in the race? Neball in third, Simpson fourth, and it's your boy Archie is your top boy. Well done to the Curse for climbing pole position this evening for the F05 Championship Round 6 Imola San Marino Grand Prix. The Curse gets pole position. Finch is in second, joining him on his teammate on the front row. Neball in third with R. Simpson in fourth. It's your boy Archie fifth. English Dave in sixth. Erlus in seventh. Teco in eighth. Aurelius, yeah it is, yeah. Rampant Lion in 9th, BDG 10th, Finnegan in 11th, Patterson 12th, Luke Richo 13th, It's Finn 14th, Harrison Penfold in 15th, and Fusion is in 16th. So we wait for the drivers to jump in. We'd like to thank Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. And we look forward to the Grand Prix now. It's a sunny one this evening. Happy days, not a cloud in the sky. And the drivers are in the garages now working on their strategy. Again, points and prizes are happening now, not in qualifying. You have to be in it to win it. It's going to be a long Grand Prix for these guys. Again, as I say, 18 corners around this track. It's very tight, it's very twisty. Not many chances to gain a breather around here. And I'm sure the action's going to be pedal to the metal. See, Slack Chamber has joined. So we might have a few extra drivers pulling up on the rear of the grid here. Yes, indeed. So, the formation lap starts and I'll hand you over to my co-commentator, David Croft. Thank you very much, David.
As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
Indeed, Aston Martin will definitely want to capitalise on their 1-2 at the moment. How can they need to play ball down into turn 1 here this evening as the grid starts to form up. We wait the green flag at the back and we are going to be under starters orders momentarily here for the F05 Championship. It's round 6 from Imola San Marino Grand Prix, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs with myself, Lemony Tang in the commentary booth. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are under starters orders. We await the lights in the gantry. We've got 4, we've got 5, and it's lights out. And away they go! The Curse gets a good start there. I tell you now, everyone else seems to be foiling 2-3 wide behind the Ferrari. And Aston Martin making contact towards turn 1. I tell you now, there's contact through the second bit. The Ferrari gets spun out. And the rest of the field start to take evasive manoeuvres here. Through the exit now goes. It's your boy Archie and Finn with a Mercedes up the inside. It's going to get very tight into Villeneuve. And they start to sell themselves out once more. I tell you now, who was that? That was Neball getting shot out. And that is not going to be a happy camper whatsoever. The stewards will definitely be having a look at that start at the end of this Grand Prix. Everyone else starting to battle it out for positions. It's your boy Archie and Simpson. What's going on here? Archie's a little bit ghosted. Simpson sway wide. And David gets contact. I can't believe it. They keep it on the island. Fair play to the two of them. But I'm so close to a major accident there, you have to say. Down towards Vardy Alta for the first time we go. That's Luke Richo behind, making a move on Fusion there for 10th and 11th, or defending. Nebwall, oh, I tell you now, he will not be a happy camper all the way back in 16 through. Aqua Minerali goes on them hards, is he as well? We'll have a look at the old tyres here. Mediums for most people. Dave's on a set of softs out there, so he's going to try and capitalise here. Rampant lines on hards, Finnegan's on soft, so that's a definite mismatch. Who's this? Penfold and Finn going side by side towards the hairpin. Sorry, towards turn 1. The Red Bull has to give out at the moment. So as the field starts to settle themselves down. No, they do not. Finn's very wide, and Luke and Fusion are going to try and take advantage here. Fusion's trying it around the outside. Finnegan keeps the inside there, gets away with only losing one position, but this is where the battle is. Towards Ravazza we go, the left-hander, no moves here. And it's go, wait, look at this, the McLaren super wide again. So can Penfold even take advantage here? This is a very much jumping and changing in the mid-pack here between the positions. We'll jump on board of Harrison here because he's the one really, excuse me, with less pressure behind. Although with them kind of mistakes, he'll definitely lose it here. We're right on board with Fusion. He pulls to the inside. He gets a fantastic run on Finnegan up in front. Down towards Ravazza 1 and 2. Where's Finnegan gone? What's after happening? I'm not quite sure. What happened there? What happened? I'm going to check the old stream there because something really weird. I didn't quite see it. I was looking at something else. But Finnegan just shoots off the track. I'm not quite sure. Did he lose it under the braking? I don't know. That's a very strange incident there, I have to say. Just seemed to shoot off. Exit stage right, I suppose. There you go. Right. So as I regain my composure here after that bizarre incident. Aurelius in 6th, doing well behind Simpson. In the McLaren, the sister McLaren to Finn. We've got a yellow flag out there. Neball's out of Grand Prix. Oh no! And it's a safety car. He's crashed out of Tamburello. You can see it on the track map. Through turns 4. Just probably got a little bit on the curb, and in the opposite side she goes. And it just goes from bad to worse for Nebwall this evening. Down, DNF'd in 16th. Unlucky, sir. Let's go, Archie. What's up, Nedge? Absolute legend. So, it's a safety car here in the F05 Championship. This safety car is brought to you by LT Tang. So, is anyone going to pit? I don't think so. Oh, look at this. Actually, Dave's coming in because he's on them softs. So, that's a good point there. In fairness, have a look at the positions. He was up a few. In fairness to him, he had a good start. Did Dave? Everyone else going through though. The trick is you need a safety car, but you don't want to be the safety car. Poor Nebwall has found that out the hard way this evening. Oh yeah. So the curse is your race leader here with the sister Aston Martin behind his teammate Finch in 2nd. It's your boy Archie in 3rd with Or Simpson in 4th. Aurelius in 5th with Teco 6th. Rampant Lion 7th. Luke Richo in 8th. Fusion is 9th. And Penfold is in 10th. It's Finn, he's in 11th. Patterson 12th. BDG 13th. English Dave down there in 14th after making his pit stop though on a set of hard. So there you go, that's the strategy. And then Finnegan in 15th on a set of hards. So very much here we go kind of situation. We'll take the tyres up here for you. Have a look ski. Hards for Rampant Lion, Finn. BDG still out there on softs. Don't know. There you go. On softs. Everyone else, Dave and Finn on hards as well. And then everyone else on their mediums. 3-lap all mediums. Don't think we're going to quite get there this lap around. We will be waiting another lap. If you had a sneaky set of softs or a sneaky set of mediums, especially mediums, do one up on them hards under safety car and then come back in. Wouldn't be too bad. There you go. So the field, the Crocodile has regained itself here. Safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. And we await the racing to get back underway. The Aston Martin safety car this year shared with the Mercedes. And it's an Aston Martin 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at that now. On the old TV camera. Burt Mailander in first. De Kers in second with Finch in third. That's a great photo opportunity, you have to say. Lawrence Stroll will be happy with that one. If that would ever happen. Oh Lord. Then you know, Alonso's Alonso. And then Stroll. F3 champion by 200 points. You have to give it to the guy, you know. Youngest ever podium. Yeah, fair play to you. Youngest ever pole as well. Telling it, Stroll on his day is a great driver, but Alonso every day is a great driver. Aston Martin 1, 2, 3 is gonna be no more because the safety car is in at the end of this lap. Look at the power of that Aston Martin pulling away at the front of the field, leaving the rest of the field behind to his dust. But the curse takes over here. Here we go. When does he accelerate? That's going to be the question here. Is teammate behind? Are they going to play a little bit of team games here? But it's a big, long, straight slipper stream central. That is for sure. So he hasn't accelerated yet. So wait till the line then, I suppose. Why not? Oh, he's accelerated now. And everyone else behind is trying to get a good run. It's your boy Archie. Absolutely plants it. Look at this. He's crossing the line side by side. Absolutely great restart. But he gets his front nose chopped off just about. I can't believe it. Finch retakes second position. I thought he was for sure under serious pressure into the braking zone. But not quite. It's your boy Archie still behind him though. PDG has dropped it a little bit there. Hopefully he can keep her lit. Down into the left-hander we go. Oh no, Ferrari, Luke Ridgeo. Ferrari's having an absolute mare of an evening this evening. As we concentrate with the leaders through Ravazza. No, sorry, Piratalda. Down into Aqua Minerali once more. On board with the McLaren driver of Aurelius. Into Vardioli Alta now. It's a bit of a status quo. I think everyone's just trying to get themselves into a bit of a rhythm, although Simpson's looking very much like a shark in water. I think he smells blood. It's your boy Archie's been piling under pressure to Finch, but I don't think he has the grip left in the tyres too much. So the first lap after the safety car restart, the Curse is your race leader with Finch in second. It's your boy Archie third under pressure from Simpson in fourth. Aurelius in fifth. Go in sixth. Rambin Lion seventh. Fusion. Here we go. A bit of side-by-side action back here. Oh, that's contact. Super contact. What is going on? Fusion and Lion. That's ping pong. Definitely. This is going to be tasty here. I'm not going to leave these guys at it because there's going to be some hot heads. I'd be a little bit, what's going on with that one? And you get a cars with and not a millimeter more. Here we go towards Peraltada once more. The Red Bull's up the inside. He tries it, does he? Not quite. Tell you do. Luke Ridgeo behind him, right on board as the Ferrari driver because he's looking at these guys saying, "Thank you very much. Make a mistake, lads." And look at his penfold right behind as well. Oh yeah. Here we go. So is Luke Ridgeo going to try it up the inside? Not quite. So this is a 3-car battle here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Ooh, a little bit wide from Lion there as well. And Penfold's right in it here. So we jump on board of Penfold, see what happens into the braking zone. The Red Bulls on the inside, not quite. Although the AlphaTauri runs a little bit wide, so they're all going to be compromised through the exit. This is going to be a serious slipper stream battle now. Down the front straight we go for the 9th time. Side by side between Fusion and Rampant Lion. Here we go, and the Ferrari's getting a double slipstream. Where's he going to go? He's going to pull to the inside as well. We've jumped back towards the TV cameras. The Ferrari up the inside, and he makes a position as well. And Rampant Lion loses 2 positions in one straight and a corner. Basically, can Harrison Penfold now take advantage? He's trying it up the inside, not quite into Villeneuve. So, how that slipstream battle is after unfolding there. Rampant Lion, not even DRS that time round, will feel like he's after being mugged down the straight. The caution sector 1, BDG's out of the Grand Prix, and we've got another safety car. Oh my word, it's another safety car. BDG crashes out of Villeneuve, it looks like this time, and that is the story. The Alpine driver on 7-lap-old softs and maybe too far into the Grand Prix and just lost the grip. This safety car number 2. What do you meant to do? It's lap 8 of 32 as well. Well, let this race settle back down once more. Everyone can have a bit of a breather. Here we go. Come the pit stops though. The curse is in. Oh no, Finch is right behind him. Oh my word, is he going to get absolutely wrecked? Simpson continues. Who else goes in? Everyone else is going in. Luke Richo continues. Ooh, this mightn't be too good here for Finch. What's happening? He's being held up behind. Yes, he is indeed. How many positions is he going to lose? He came in second. And where's he going to come out here? I tell you now. He's got loads of cars up in front of him. It's absolutely disaster zone for Aston Martin. They've taken a page out of Ferrari's book. They've pulled the Scuderia. And they've absolutely shafted themselves one way or another. Absolutely. What are you meant to do? This game. Oh my word. It's a bleeding lobby, mate. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 positions he's lost there. Could have been a whole lot worse in fairness. Gets away with it just about. Simpson stayed out though, I'll tell you now. So here we go. Simpson's in first position now with Luke Richo in second on 8-lap. Oh, mediums. Ho, ho, ho. Rampant Lion in third, 8 laps as well. Then everyone else has made at least one pit stop. We have English Dave on hards, Finnegan on hards. And then we've got the Curse in 6th, the first of the latest safety car pit stoppers. Under the second and safety car here, brought to you by BDG's crash out of Villeneuve. But yeah, see, the Curse, the first driver on this set of pit stops, this strategy of pit stops. It's your boy Archie on softs. He's gone extremely aggressive there. That's a pretty decent one. It'll be interesting to see how the Williams driver gets on. Aurelius in 8th on mediums. Not too bad. Get a solid stint in here. See how the rest of the race unfolds. Because, you know, lap 9, not going to be on lap 10 now with 32. 22 laps left in the Grand Prix. Still plenty of time out there. Plenty of laps to tick away. We've already lost 2 drivers though. So, 2 drivers every 5 laps. 4 drivers could potentially be out of this Grand Prix by the end of it. We'll see how them stats file out by the end of it. So Simpson is your race leader. I shall be back in a second. Gonna have myself a quick pit stop myself. You join me back into safety. in the commentary booth. The safety car is in at the end of this lap. And this is the F05 Championship. It's round 6 from Imola San Marino Grand Prix, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. You've seen it there before we came back to live. Check out their websites, check out their stuff, because I tell you now, fair play to Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs for the Grand Prix this evening. Simpson is your race leader. He takes over the field. Luke Richo's in second. When does Simpson go, though? I tell you now, this is going to be a very hectic restart. He's already planted it here, so the rest of the field perhaps caught a little bit napping behind. I'm telling you now, the curse has not been, though. Let's ride on board of the Aston Martin driver. Everyone else behind seems to be very spread out, so a very good restart by Simpson. And he's gained a bit of a breathing space to the rest of the field. We see two drivers up in front going side by side as well. True, the left-hander, who is this? That's Dave. And Finn. No, it's not. That's Dave. Yes, it is indeed. And Rampant Lion. So the two teammates now put a little bit of pressure onto each other. Curse nearly runs into the back of that McLaren in the background. Telling you now, it was a very tame restart into turn 1 and 2, but ever since then, it's been absolutely jammers. Down towards the left-hander. Look at this. The Curse makes a move. It gives plenty of room, in fairness to the Curse. That was fantastic driving. It's your boy Archie up the inside as well. Tried it up in parallel. Oh my word. Into Ackerman and Raleigh. Sorry. And they all make it through. Absolutely class driving from everyone into Verde Alta now. The two AlphaTauris up in front still creating a bit of a hassle for each other. Dave, oh no, here we go. Up the inside goes the Curse. Catches the AlphaTauri napping, and he's going to get an easy maneuver here. Is he down into the braking zone? Thank you very much. And Dave runs wide. It's going to be the Williams as well up his inside. So there we go. And Aurelius is going to make a position here as well. So that's 3 positions Dave's lost in one corner, unfortunately for himself. Curse, though, on the back of... I tell you now, Curse is absolutely flying on the back of the sister Rampant Lion AlphaTauri, but cannot make the move stick, I should say, into Tamburello. Towards Villeneuve we go once more. I tell you now, it's your boy Archie. I'm going to have a look at himself here, because this is serious stuff. The Curse into the back of the car up in front may have got a little bit of wing damage. It's your boy Archie trying it around the outside. It's Montoya versus Schumacher, but he does see him. I tell you now, that is how you do it. F05 showing the main boys how it's done. Oh man, Archie's car was still there. And he turned in on him. Curse gave him plenty of room just about on the exit there. And they're all Constantina again into the braking zone. This is a phenomenal battle here for third position. As the rest of the guys look at this side by side with it's your boy Archie, and he makes the move stick into the braking zone. This is tight. Who was that? Aurelius up the inside. Curse is after getting the old slapper-rooney. The elbows are out. Get out of here. Telling you now, Dave's up the inside now. What can Dave do? We're side by side into the braking zone. And he makes the move stick. Absolutely brilliant. Williams up the inside. It's your boy Archie. Is he? Oh, through the exit. Look at this. They're all going for it here now. This is a battle for third position. This is fantastic racing between the whole field here. Slipstream and ERS battles. There's no DRS yet. We're still just after a safety car. The rest of the field fans out now towards the braking zone. Side by side, the McLaren keeps it there as well. Holy moly. Oh, lordy. Look at this. 3 wide down the straight. This is it. This is going to be it. No, it's not. They make a stick. Oh, no, it is it. There we go. It's a caution. Rampant Lion out of the Grand Prix. It's another safety car. Holy moly. Rampant Lion got pushed into the inside. That was it. I called it. That was, I tell you now, over till the very last bit, lads, right at it. Being that close and that aggressive, it's only going to end in one way, but that was brilliant racing for the F05 Championship. And I'm going to take a drink here because I need to calm down. That was amazing racing, as always here. Now that last lap or two was definitely one for the season highlight reel. Brilliant. Magic saying Archie, easy pass, good tactic from the Williams. Tell you now, wipe the sweat off everyone's brow there, including my own, because that was amazing. Let me know in the old chat what you think of that one. So I wonder how long this safety car period is going to be. Hopefully we shall get it done within 2 laps. We got the rest of the leaders now in. Happy days. Aurelius is in the pits as well. So English Dave stays out on his 10 lap old hards. Oh, look at this. Dodge Central. Serious Dodge Central. Everyone nearly running into the back of each other there. Holy moly. You hear it like around. It's like, you. It's like, oh, where's that come from? Look behind you. Finch is just as close to you as the curse was to the safety car. Won't be in front. Imagine they crashed into the safety car. That would have been hilarious. So the curse is now your race leader, with Dave in second. Oh, Aurelius is retired. What has had to happen to Aurelius? I think he's just gone straight on in turn 1. Not really what you want to be seeing. So the safety car will hopefully not be held up by that misdemeanor. Go on, Alex, up for the Mercedes, of course. Yeah, Teko's in 5th position. Flying the flag now, I have to say, is Teko. Simpson in 8th on new hards. I'm sure he's looking pretty tasty now for a solid strategy here this evening, his Mercedes. The curse at the front of the field with his teammate Finch, though, they're just trying to keep it there. Hopefully they're thinking the strategy works for them. Got 12 cars left in this Grand Prix. We have lost Aurelius under the safety car. This recent safety car, rampant lion in the AlphaTauri contact. True Villeneuve, bit of a racing situation. Oh, look at that! Nearly into the back goes Patters of the fifth inning. Anyway, he got away with it. Yeah. So Rampant Lion got caught out with a bit of a wide moment. I think it was, and a few boys getting together. Very close racing, though. I'm telling you now, absolutely brilliant stuff until the safety car came out. BDG brought out the second safety car of this evening. And then Nebwall was the first car in the wall on lap 2. Unfortunately for himself, BDG was lap 7. Rampant Lion, I'm assuming, was lap 12 because did they pit? Does it tell me if people pit? Yeah, it does. There we go. So the position changed. Fusion's up 12 positions here this evening. Absolutely brilliant stuff. He's on a set of mediums. And he's done one stop. He's fulfilled his obligation, has he? I don't know. Maybe he went medium. We'll find out later. 12 positions though, nonetheless. Harrison Penfold's up 9. Great stuff from himself. Finn up 7. Happy out. Everyone else then. 4, up 4, down 5. What are you meant to do? So the safety car is in at the end of this lap. We'll have a quick look at the penalties. 3 and 3 for Dave, Fusion and Patterson. Hopefully there's no late safety car for you guys. But anyway, the curse takes over. When does he go? That's going to be the question here. We seen Simpson the last time belting it out with the last corner, but I think the curse is quite close to the Aston Martin up in front. So he's keeping it very close to the safety car. We're right on board. He's pretty much just keeping it, planting it whenever he can. And Dave is right behind him. He's got an absolute fantastic run. Is Dave getting the slipstream here? We're right on board with the AlphaTauri driver. He's going to pull to the inside here into the braking zone, is he? Not quite, more of a defensive move to Finch behind. So good stuff from Dave. Oh, there's front wing going there. Everyone else starting to settle themselves out behind, or not quite so. Who was that lost that bit of front wing? Oh, the Red Bull of Fusion's wide. And Teko up the inside, not quite. Oh, the Haas, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of the way. Penfold, a very advantageous maneuver there. In fairness, it was on. Teko got held up by the car up in front there, side by side through the left-hander. Teko's cross. The Mercedes, the two guys are taking each other around. I can't believe it. It's an absolute disaster. And then Simpson has lost his front wing as well. Oh my word, this is unbelievable scenes here in the F05 Championship. Cannot believe it, and there's no VSC either. So Teko battling away for some positions. It gets a little bit crossed up on the exit of Peraltada just loses the rear and comes directly into Simpson's path. Unbelievable. We're side by side at Williams of Archie Boy and Luke here. But it's going to be a disaster for Mercedes. Alex, you've absolutely cursed it on the old chat there. What are you? Oh my word, absolute disaster for the guys side by side for everyone up in front here. This is going to get tasty any moment now. It is indeed. With, oh, that sounded like contacted cars up in front here as well. Here we go. Side by side at the Haas and the Red Bull side by side. Contact is made. Red Bull's being spat out a little bit there. Indeed, it has been. Oh! He's losing out on the rear as well. Finn just about keeps it. Luke gets squeezed to the inside but takes advantage. And Penfold says thank you very much. It's a little bit relaxed now. A little bit of space is being created. But for how long? That's going to be the question. Penfold gets a penalty there. So, oh, look at this. It's your boy Archie side by side into the chicane. Never gonna work, mate. You're kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit aggressive now, to be honest. Archie gets a 3-second penalty for his troubles. Yes, maybe, I don't know. Leaving the track and gaining an advantage clearly there. And Penfold's come into the pits as well, so perhaps some damage has been dealt. Side by side at Dave and Fusion, third and fourth. Very close between them as well, but just enough space is given. And they continue on. Oh my word, Dave, opposite lock central, keeps it on the track. Great save. So Finch is now behind his teammate once more after that pit stop debacle in Aston Martin. But they seem to be, whoever's in the lead gets preferential privilege treatment in the pit stops, which you have to say that's just fair. But oh, that's a little bit wide Von Course. That perhaps may have been a warning. Our penalty's going to come into this race by the end of it. It might definitely, well no, it might definitely do. Definitely will do for the mid-pack. But is it going to affect the top here? Curse and Finch have yet to receive any penalties. I'm sure there's been a few warnings out there. So it's very close. Can Fusion, he's actually within DRS zone here as well. So this is really where the battles are going to happen. This is the first, second and third all within a second of each other. It seems to have settled down between Luke, Patterson, Finn and Tecco for now. But Tecco, I'll tell you now, disaster. DRS now for the top three. Don't think Finch is going to try anything malicious into the chicane. Not yet, anyway. Lap 19 at 32. This has been a solid run from everyone here, and it's been phenomenal to watch. Very much engrossed in it. I didn't even realise we were on lap 19. It's been brilliant. Sure, you guys have liked it as well yourselves. Towards peeled out once more. Go the leaders. And we wait for the rest of the field to come through. It's your boy Archie's 3/10 off. Finn gets a penalty. Oh, Finch. There we go. He gets the penalty. So he's been pushing extremely hard there in second position. Penfold gets another penalty. So it's going to start talking up by the end of it. I have been disqualified before for penalties, but excuse me, something in my throat. I'm the penalty master. Anyway, it shows you're trying, that's it. Like, and it really is just fine margins. Dave gets another penalty, but here we go. Battle for the race lead, perhaps into turn one. Look at the closing speed. Holy moly, look at this. It's GP2 engine time for the Curse into turn one. And he could do nothing about Finch. And he is now your new race leader. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Finch. And I don't know where that came from. Holy moly. You wouldn't want to be running away from him in a hurry. He'd just reach out and grab you. Anyway, great stuff from Finch. Curse now demoted to second. And Fusion almost a second behind as well. So Dave's just lost the time to the car up in front of us. Simpson now with the fastest lap time out there after having some front wing damage from his teammate, unfortunately, during this stint. after making this pit stop, has now made the fastest lap of the race. Over them curves goes the curse. He's 5/4 tenths behind his teammate here, so this is going to be another DRS. I don't know what you want to call it. Train. GP2. Engine of Finch in front perhaps this time, I tell you. Here we go. Can he engage the slingshot maneuver? We're in DRS zone. We're in the slipstream zone. Here we go. Look at the speed. 200 miles an hour. And his teammate can do nothing about it. That is unbelievable stuff. Brilliant. From the two Aston Martin drivers. And they are using their extra speed as an advantage down the straight. So Fusion now in third I should say, cannot get within the DRS zone to challenge. Can he? That's going to be his question. Finch gets another time penalty. So this is really starting to tot up here for these guys. 6 seconds for Finch. 3 seconds. Oh, look at that. Harrison Penfold gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And he's retired out of the race. Unfortunately, goes Penfold. Don't worry about that now. He's gone well though, in fairness. Like, finish, man, finish. Anyway, here we go. Third position is Finch. 1.1 behind the Aston Martins up front. Can he break it? Not quite to the detection zone here. So, yet again, look at this now. So he's 1.3 behind Finch. But Finch is going to slipstream right by the curse, and they're going to gain ultimately from the car behind. See you later. So they gained in that 2 tenths on Fusion behind Dave and Luke Richo are side by side, but Luke makes the move stick. Bit of a headwind, perhaps down the front straight there, helping these guys out a little bit through the slipstream and DRS zones. What are you meant to do? So lap 22 of 32. Finch is now your race leader. The Aston Martin swapping it lap by lap. The curse is now in second with Fusion. Ever so hard he might try. Cannot close that gap from third to second. It's getting to 1.6 now. It's your boy Archie in fourth. Solid run from the Williams driver so far. Luke Richo into fifth. Just made his way past Dave. Dave is sticking to his strategy in sixth. Patterson seventh. Finn is now in 8th, Teco in 9th, with Or Simpson in 10th, and Finnegan now in 11th. But the main talking story here is Teco in a mid-pack battle, losing the rear on the curves of Perotada, and straight into his teammate Simpson, causing front wing damage to himself there as well. As the Mercedes drivers now try to recover in this race, the curse and the Finch goes side by side once more into the braking zone, and they have now gained 2.4 seconds to Fusion behind. So, telling you now. Oh, Patterson now has made his way past Dave as well. So Dave's really feeling the heat on these tyres. He's got some 19 lap old hards, I'm telling you now. Praying for a safety car, you would say, is Dave. Said the mediums would be handy for him here. Anyway, so the closest battle on the track is your battle for the race lead. Although we know these guys aren't gonna defend each other quite yet. Can Fusion close this gap? He has gained by about half a second in this lap alone. Back down to 2 seconds is the gap between second and third. The rest of the field there a little bit spread out as well. Patterson's the next closest battle out there. 1.8 seconds off Luke. And then we have Dave 2 seconds behind him as well. So into the pits comes Finch, pulling the undercut here. And Fusion is right behind him as well. So the Red Bull driver follows in the Aston Martin driver here. And onto a set of softs for the rest of this Grand Prix goes Finch and Fusion. So now Fusion knows if he needs to pass Finch. Dave's crashed out of Grand Prix. Holy moly, what's after happening? Dave's out of the race. He hasn't crashed, he just retired in the pit lane. Disaster for Dave. What's after happening? Oh no. Very unexpected there. Caution sector 1, but that's for Dave's car. So Fusion has made his way. Yeah, so Fusion, if he wants to win this Grand Prix, he has to pass Finch on the track. He sees the Aston Martin driver up in front. Can they gain a net gain on the Curse, your race leader? The Curse now would probably having a few palpitations in that cockpit, trying to keep himself in front of the drivers behind. So let's ride on board at the Aston Martin driver as he comes into Rivata 1 and 2, the final two corners of the track here. Does he come in or does he stay out? He stays out for another lap here. So let's have a look at the interval to the leader. And Finch is 24 seconds. I think you lose about 19 to 20 odd seconds here. No, yeah, pretty much. I'm not quite sure. 22 seconds perhaps. So it could still be very close here. Fusion's catching him though. Fusion's catching Finch. Hand over fist. You can see it. The gap is definitely slimmer. He's in the DRS zone. And if I was the Curse now, I'd be looking over my shoulder because here we go. Finch and Fusion are starting that DRS train between themselves here. And the Red Bull driver may perhaps be able to get the undercut. Surprising that Finch came in instead of the Curse. Curse is just in front. Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh no, that's Patterson, is it? Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. He's got some dirt on the tyres. It definitely won't help him into the left-hander. Has he lost his wing? No. Luke's a little bit wide. 2.22 seconds here. So here we go. This is going to be a lead change if the Curse pits now. And these guys are on soft, so I'm not quite sure. Is the Curse going to come in this time around? No, not again, not yet. So the Curse is waiting for perhaps a safety car, but I'd say more importantly to give his soft tyres that extra lap or two of life. He might be banking on Finch and Fusion running out of grip by the end of this race, but catching's one thing, passing's another, and track position is king around Imola. As Fusion now on the back of Finch. Finch sets the fastest lap, but here we go. DRS down into turn 1. Is he going to do it? He pulls to the inside. And they are side by side, true Tamburello, but now the Red Bull has to keep it in behind. And tries to do it down into Villeneuve, perhaps? No, not quite. So, cooler heads are prevailing. The Aston Martin is a little bit wide. Red Bull, he could have dove it if he wanted to, but he thought better of it. He's got a fantastic run here. A bit of ERS perhaps into the left-hander. No. Tata is not a overtaken position point if you can help it. Down the hill. Come in a rally once more. So much more confidence is Fusion in the Red Bull at this moment in time, but the Aston Martin driver is still up before we got some traffic, and the Curse continues on. So Patterson is right in front of these guys. Perhaps that can open up the door here for Fusion. He's up the slipstream of Finch in front. Down the inside he goes. He's diving down the inside, and Aston Martin still gives him room, but cannot quite pull it off. So now they're all going to have a double helping of ERS and DRS here, I should say. Red Bull super slipper stream dispatches Patterson now, and on towards the left-hander. Turn 1 we go. So here we go. This is really interesting. The Curse has gone on yet again once more. So the Curse is going for the end of the race here, I would assume. And so is this your boy Archie and Luke Richo, definitely. So here we go. This is where it's at. So Finch and Fusion are hopefully going to get third. Archie is looking very handy in second. Where did he come from? Get rid of that in there. We'll have a look at the penalties. They will come into effect later on. Not really. If it finishes the way it is, it's not going to happen too much. So here we are towards the left-hander of Rivata 1 and 2 once more. Can Fusion do it? I think the Curse may have this one in the bag unless it's your boy Archie can catch him here. I said at lap 19, I didn't know where the time has gone. I'm going to say at lap 28, where has the time gone? It's been an absolute cracking Grand Prix once more for the F05 Championship. As Fusion, ever much so, piles the pressure onto Finch up in front. 4 tenths between them now. We ride on board once more with the Red Bull driver. Some more traffic coming into play. Can Fusion use this car to his advantage? Patterson, in fairness to Patterson, didn't get in the way of these guys the last time, so fair play to him. But it's a race for position. They're entitled to block it here. Finch is right in the back of Luke. Luke in the Ferrari is in 3rd position. This is a battle for a podium spot here. And up the inside goes the Aston Martin. Not quite. The Ferrari still there. The Red Bull though trying it on. Oh, they all know they would all be deep into that corner. So here we go. Again, another helping of DRS for the Red Bull driver, but he's a lot closer to the Aston Martin as well as he pulls in behind the Ferrari to get the slipstream. And using the Aston Martin one as well. Is he going to pop out into the braking zone? No, lifts off. Thinks better of it once more. So Fusion just can't quite get there. He doesn't have the legs. Can Luke stay within 3 seconds from the cars up in front? It depends how their tyres last to the end of the race, I suppose. Fusion looking at the back of Finch once more. Ah, Fusion is a 9-second penalty here as well, so what are you meant to do? Through Pirotado once more goes the Red Bull drivers. We ride on board down in Aqua Minerale 11, 12. And back up the other side through 13. Down this mini straight towards very Alta now. This right left chicane. Hop, skipping a jump over these curves. A little bit too much in the first one for the Red Bull. Had to collect it up. Couldn't quite carry the momentum. Down through 16 now towards Vatsa 1 and 2. It's turn 17 and 18 here. The final 2 corners of the track. It's almost a double apex left-hander, but it's just not quite. And down the back straight, down the Variante Bassa, I should say, for the 30 times. Slipper stream, look at this, holy moly, nearly contact, he makes the middle stick, does Fusion. And into turn 1, it's an absolute slam dunk. I was looking at a few notes there, so I didn't quite catch the start of the move myself, but that is the advantage of the DRS and a slipstream as well. And Finch is now relegated to 4th, but he now has the shoe on his foot. Can he keep within a second of Fusion and retake this position by the end of the lap here? We'll have to wait and see. This could come down to a drag race to the start-finish line out at the last corner, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite a bit down the road, so we wait. One lockup, one mistake, and you will find yourself out of this Grand Prix, or at the very least with another penalty. So can Simpson close up 8 seconds to Patterson in 6th? I'm not quite sure. Checo in 8 seconds behind his teammate as well, respectively. But here we go, Finch doing the old slipper stream battle. The Red Bull can't really do much about it. He defends the inside, but the move is going to be done before they get to the braking zone. And that is another position change for 3rd and 4th position. Can Fusion keep behind the Aston Martin driver? Now it's his turn to follow the leader. So, the closest battle on track, but let's not forget about your race leader here this evening on lap 31 of 32. We are on the penultimate lap here this evening. The Curse is your race leader with a healthy 4.6 seconds advantage to hit your boy Archie on the same penalties as well, so it's not really worrying too much. Finch in 3rd with Fusion in 4th. This is going to be the battle here. So, well, let's see how these guys get through the straight. Who is this? Alright, he's coming into the pit lane. It's Finn. I get you. So the curse starts the final lap of the race here this evening, and Confusion use the DRS once more to pass Finch. This is where he needs to make the move stick. Does a Fusion. He pulls out to the outside in towards the braking zone, but cannot make the move stick. He tries it around the outside. He's up over the curbs. There's contact made, but Finch defends third position. That was a solid defense, you have to say there. A valiant effort from Fusion, but Finch keeps the position. So, the curse, your race leader, he's been absolutely phenomenal here this evening. Simpson has had his own issues. A lot of drivers have had their own issues here, but it's the curse who's come away with it. He needs to get through the next few corners, mind you, but the curse has put on an absolute masterclass this evening. He lost the lead a few times here, but he kept his head together. Cool, calm and collected is the Aston Martin driver. Everyone else tried the undercut. He just stayed out. He just dragged it to the end. Absolute class driver from the curse as he comes towards the line to take the checkered flag. The curse wins the Imola Grand Prix for F05 round 6. Brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. Where's Fusion and Finch gonna happen? It's gonna be a drag race towards the finish line. Oh, no way. Just about 1/10 between them. 1/10 between them. It's your boy Archie gets home in second. And Finch in third. But what an absolute class drive by the curse this evening. He takes the checker flag. It's your boy Archie in second and Finch in third. Simpson regains second by the end of it with penalties and all. He was only 2/10 in front of Patterson. Teco gets 8 as well, so not a good day in the office for Mercedes. Finnegan in 9th, and then Finn is going to round out your finishers shortly here. Well done to the curse again, I'm telling you now, absolutely brilliant stuff. Had the man with the plan. He didn't pull a Scuderia, he pulled an absolute blinder. Everyone else can only sit there, wait for another safety car. By the end of it, it never came, and it was a fantastic win by the curse. So there's your podium position, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing stuff from the curse there. He wins the Grand Prix. The trophy and the smiles are happening around here. And there's only one thing left to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's the champagne. Congratulations to the curse. It's your boy Archie and Finch, your podium finishers this evening. Curse wins the Grand Prix for Aston Martin. Again, absolutely brilliant stuff. He will be delighted with that one. It's your boy Archie in second. Happy days for the Williams driver. And then Finch, Aston Martin, they will be walking away with their heads held high this evening. Gain some points on their championship protagonists as well in the teams and drivers championships there. So Fusion in third. Sorry, Finch in third. Fusion in fourth. Luke Richo in fifth. Simpson is in 6th, Patterson in 7th, and Teco in 8th, Finnegan 9th, and Finn is your top 10. With English Dave, DNF in 11th, Harrison Penfold, Aurelius, we lost out of the Grand Prix as well, Rampant Lion, BDG, and Nebwa. But the main one here this evening is the curse wins. Finch in 3rd, with Mercedes lacking in 6th and 8th. This has been the F05 Championship. It's been round 6. From Imola, the San Marino Grand Prix, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. Congratulations to the curse once more for winning the race. It's your boy Archie in second and Finch in third. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I've been Lemony Tang.